Hello, everybody. I am on with the late night aftermath because I'm not sleepy. And yeah, so that's what it is. That's what it be. I ain't sleepy yet. So I just came to see what's going on in these YouTube streets. So yeah, I just got off a 5 hour live with my homegirls. And yeah, I'm still not sleepy. So yeah, I'm gonna put the link down here just in case anybody wanna hop up here with your girl. If you want to, this is where it's gonna be. Okay, hold up. Okay. The other day when I was testing something, I was trying to see if I could share my screen on StreamYard, but I guess you can't do that because um, it's on the phone. It's not desktop. But even though it's on desktop mode, I don't think you'd be able to do it on the phone. But anyways, I was gonna do my live earlier about the Nap Queen. She is a popular YouTuber that was killed by her boyfriend a couple of days ago. And I think it's so sad that, like you could trust somebody and love somebody and think that you know a person when you really don't know them and they take your life. You would never think that the person who took your life was going to take your life. You know what I mean? Like, it's so sad. Like, I can't believe that, I'm so grateful though that they didn't have any children together because that would be even harder to know that your dad killed your mother or something like that, when you're just so innocent and just still full of life and have a whole life ahead of you, you have the displeasure of not being able to grow up and to know to know what kind of person your mother or father was, and then just have this perception about them that they're a bad person just because of the situation that happened. And I really do feel for all children, not just, African American children. I feel for all children of the world. They deserve a fair chance at growing up into a kind of world that we grew up into, back in the day when it was okay to leave your door unlocked because nobody was going to just run up and try to just rob you or kill you or whatever. Like, you could trust people back there. Hey, Carla. Yes, hello again. I just got on mine to run my mouth for a little while. I might as well. I'm up. I'm not sleepy. I had about 2 naps earlier today, so I'm just up in here. But I can't imagine it happening to me. Me either. It's so sad. Like, I can't imagine like a person having to grow up with that traumatization, like just being traumatized over something like that. Like, this world is it's getting so cruel and so dark, and we have to be the lights so that our children can be led in the right paths. We have to light up the path for them to lead them in the right direction and to let them know that they don't have to settle for nothing less than better because this is what I was taught, like just because the world has a certain perspective over things doesn't mean that you have to have that outlook on life. You grow up, you learn, you live, you go through lessons. Life might give you lessons to learn, but you're learning. Oh, I saw you're on Simply. Yeah. Yeah, those were the good old days. Those were. Marianne, yeah, I just got on because I said, I'm not sleepy yet. I might as well just hop up on here, give people somewhere else to go because, like I like to find lives late at night to be able to just go in and, enjoy company of others and all that. It might not be no 5 hour live just like we did or anything like that because I don't know if I got 5 hours left in me. But I got a little bit, still got a little bit more time, to associate and talk with you all. But like what I was saying is that I just don't understand that this life that we're living right now. It's just gotten so cruel and so cold blooded. Like, people don't care. They don't care about dignity, integrity, morals, none of that. It just went all out the window. And where did we go wrong? Like, we have to look back at our lives and say, hey, where did we go wrong? If it be with our children, if it be with our family, if it be with not showing enough affection to each other, like, where did we go wrong to make this be what it is now? You know, I did too at Marianne. Yeah, it's like 1:30 out here, so I'm going on at like a odd time. But yeah, uh it's better late than never. Hey, Diamond Girl, did you get my email? I tried to put yours in, but couldn't find it. Not to get you off topic. You know what? I didn't get your email yet. I checked yesterday, and also it pops up on my phone as an alert if I get an email, and I haven't got it yet. I don't know. Are you putting it in correctly? Like, I don't know because I haven't got it. Got it. but I don't know what's going on. I might have to check my spam. I don't know what's going on with that Gmail, but it's always something with this technology. But yeah, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna take a shower, but I'm listening. 11:30 here. Oh, okay, Marianne. Hey, beautiful. Hey, everyone. Y'all know I have to check everything out. Oh yeah, lovely love. Yeah, because I posted the link just if anybody wants to come up here with me. It's okay. If you don't have to. I can, talk for a while. But yeah, I was just saying like about the world how it is today and how people's morals and integrity and ethics have just gone out the window over and it's not like it happens overnight. It's a process of a cycle of things that people do and how we approach situations. As far as like, situations that are at hand right now in the world of like the killing of innocent people and stuff like that. Like if we don't put a stop to it now, if we don't say anything about it now, who knows how far it'll go. Hey.
Oh shit! I don't want y'all to see me. Y'all caught my ass, right?
You look lovely, lovely, love.
No, I went over there on Spilly Boy and I just
Uh,
jumped in for a minute. And you know,
was he on?
no, I skipped through it because he was already off.
Oh, okay.
And it's still some bullshit. It is what it is, and we're gonna see the aftermath of this shit. How about that? I
Yeah.
mean stuff after this.
Yeah, you can cuss on here. I don't care. I'm not trying to get monetized.
Oh, we gonna see that we gonna see the after shit of this shit. Because
Yeah.
all this shit is some boy shit. I mean some bullshit. But I don't know if you was Spilly Boy or not.
Yeah, he's cool to me. I ain't got no problems with him. Like
Okay,
I ain't never.
okay, that's cool with me. But what I'm trying to tell people is you can be cool with whoever you want to be cool with,
Yeah.
but on your platform, if you don't want me to talk about him, I won't. Or her or whatever, I won't. But
Yeah. You
see,
didn't fall out with him, did you?
no,
Oh.
girl, I'm finna make a video, but I seen you on. I said, this bitch called me. Uh, Called me. I was like, I gotta show love for my baby. I gotta
Oh.
show love. We gotta do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much.
And I don't care if we have one or two, because girl, I might have one or two. Because I
Yeah.
suck ass to get no subscribers or anything. You know what I do? I love
Uh,
people. You love me back. Don't come
yeah.
over here and think that it's okay. Oh, because I'm just over here because you talking about another person. I see that, but I see who genuinely love me. I'm not even love me, like me. You know what I mean? They'll
Yeah.
ride for me if I ride for you back.
That's right.
I
That's
ain't
how
riding
it's supposed
for
to be.
nobody ain't gonna ride me back, but I'm gonna ride for James though. Because these stupid bitches, they think, oh, this, that, oh yeah, I'll ride for him before I ride from them raggedy assholes.
Yeah, and it's like he don't really even go there with people to be getting into it with people like that. Like he minds his own
Exactly.
business. He just do the cleanup news, but people come after him.
Nah, because you know what? They scared of him. They are really scared of him. And they'll be like, oh,
They jealous, really.
they fighting for him like Sean Bradley. But guess what? Billy Boy would drop down on your chat any given day. He watch
Yeah,
every single body. That's what I'm saying. You know a real person when you know a real person.
yeah, that's right.
And if he don't, I mean, we still gonna do our commentary to whatever we want to talk about. But at the same time, I'm listening to him and I'm like, I'm looking at these hoes. And you know what? I don't like Fight Babe, but some things that she do, I'll be like, girl, you on point. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
at the same time, I can go any goddamn where. Who is somebody to tell me where the fuck to go?
right.
But I know that bitch is a sniper bitch. That bitch will corrupt. Rita will corrupt. All that shit she deal with will corrupt. Now I can give Spilly Boy. He ain't never gave out no motherfucking receipts unless you drag him to do that.
Yeah.
And you have to drag him a long time to do that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And that's like me. You got to take me a long motherfucker way to drag you real bad. And I
Yeah,
don't
because
try.
people
Huh?
they try to give people the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, they must have had a bad day today or whatever. I'm gonna let them go ahead and
No,
talk
we
they
ain't fucking with each other at that time. But that don't
yeah,
mean to give out every goddamn receipts. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody doing
yeah,
that. But if we say
yeah,
shut the fuck up and we leaving it alone, leave it alone.
that's right.
That don't mean that you weak. It's just like it might be a friendship that can come back. Or I can think about like, damn, but you be on lone spoon type, but we
Mm,
still cool.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's right. But like what I feel like is people when they get on here and they start talking that crap just for no reason, like just start talking about you. It's for the clicks and the views, and it's not that serious. Especially if you gonna threaten somebody's life and say you ready to kill them over some words, like that's crazy. That right there
Yeah,
means you need to take a break.
Rihanna did that wrong. I don't know why she did that.
Uh,
And she's gonna roll like Rita roll. I'll never get on here and be like, bitch, I'll kill you and this and that. No, bitch, I'll leave you alone. Ain't nobody got time for that. Because if anything happened to you, I don't want the FBI and all that shit in my business. No.
yeah, exactly. And
I
then
don't,
like you're not supposed to even make those kind of threats online because that's considered terrorist threats. Like if somebody really wanted to go there with you, all they had to do is report what you said, and
but
then
but
you
they
in trouble.
flagged me for cooking. They
See,
flagged me.
that's
I was
petty.
like, I said, what the fuck? These bitches don't like me that much. They flagged me for cooking because, bitch, why? You can do the same goddamn shit. And if you do it, I'm happy for you. No, you want to sit in one spot. You ain't showing what I show. You can't do what I do. I don't do what other people do. I do lovely love. I'm
Yeah, and that's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to just go about your business, do what you do when you get out here, do your content, and get off or whatever. You
and
don't like people got a wrong concept of what YouTube's all about and what you're supposed to do when you get on here.
yeah, but I keep it moving. I don't get mad at people. People get mad at me because if I say something, if I'm wrong, my people let me know, like, no, I love you, love. And I
Yeah,
listen, you know what I mean? I listen, I'll be like, yeah, I am wrong a little bit or whatever. But you got some people be like, I'm not wrong. And this and that. No, 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 no. We are not right all the time. We don't hear everything. We hear what we want to hear. But then if you want to hear that, it's something wrong with that picture. It's something wrong with that friendship. I mean, I ain't no friendship on here, but well, it could be. But I'm just saying, I'll be like, damn. I was like, okay, all right. I'll G for it. I'll G for Alex for 2000.
you in this Jeopardy. Is that Jeopardy right? That's Jeopardy right?
Yeah, because I'm ignorant
Okay.
to the motherfucker. I'll be like, yep, accuracy for 5,000. Shit, I want that shit in my bank account.
You hear
Talk.
me?
But yeah, and I love Sweetheart because she's a good, I mean, at this point, she's a good moderator for me. Because if I go through some shit and I say, damn, this, that, the other, she like, no, lovely love, this, that. Make me, because I go to the left on your ass real quick and she'll calm me down. Well, her, she, I don't know what you do, simply. You just disappear everywhere. But I'm just saying, this is how I am. This is how
Oh,
lovely love is. And I hope you, my lovelies, and as well as other people. But when you be on Lovely Loves, don't bring that to us. And we ain't gonna, well, I'll probably say something because I'm out here the same way. And you know what? I know you is a moderator for Nest No Mess. And I want to tell Nest No Mess, she do what she want to do. But you know what? That's still my girl at the end of the day. I don't care what she do. Long as she come over here, respect my platform, that ain't got shit to do with me. Well, we might talk about it if she want to. But I'm just saying, because you know what? The way she going
Hey, Chris.
somewhere. And
Yeah, yeah.
I know you see it, but at the same time, you her moderator, she my moderator, and I like her. I do. I like Ness.
Yeah, I
But
mean, you know what? Like somebody was saying the other day when I was talking, I forgot who I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about another content creator that had unmodded me but acted like YouTube did it. And I was
mm,
kind of upset about that because don't like I said, don't piss on my face and tell me it's raining. You know,
and
in other words, don't try to pull the wool over my eyes and act like I'm stupid. And somebody had came in here under a troll page and they was like, "Oh, birds of a feather flock together. Hey, bird." Like the what the hell? Like
they said
first
what?
off, they said they said birds of a feather flock together. Hey, bird. And then like they said that under my comments, under my replay comments. And then when I got back on later on, they was like, "Oh, you birds still over here chirping. What's wrong with you birds?" Something like that they were saying. And I'm
Chirping
thinking,
with that bitch.
okay,
They chirping for another motherfucker. If they come over
yeah.
here and tell you some negative ass shit, bitch, bye.
And but I'm thinking, okay, you might be right. Birds of a feather may do flock together, but trust and believe. If I'm flocking with anybody, if I'm rolling with anybody on here, it's because they're like minded, like I am. And I'm not a stupid person. I'm not a yes man. I'm not
Exactly.
somebody who's just gonna jump on the bandwagon because everybody else is over there. No, I think for myself, I use my God given free will to do what the hell I want to do when I want to do it and say what I want to say when I want to say it. So if that's what you think a bird is or whatever, and you think that I'm flocking with people just like that, that's fine. I ain't got no problem with that. Cool. You know. So
I,
we had to,
I fight for whoever I want to fight for. And
yeah,
bitch, I will fight for any goddamn body that I feel. Not what another motherfucker be like, well, you ain't got no this and that. And girl, if you had that, why don't you go over there and tell be on their channel? I don't see you on their channel. Get the fuck off mine. Because I'm gonna fight for
exactly,
the people that I like. I like
exactly.
them and I'm gonna fight for them a little bit if I feel like it. If I don't feel like it, I just sit back. But then
Yeah.
sometimes lovely love comes the fuck out. And I might say something and be like, oh, should I second guess? Oh, let me ask you, should I say that? Can I say that? Oh,
What?
who do that? Lovely love don't do that. Cause bitch, I get
Oh,
on my own channel and cuss a bitch out, and then you know what? That don't make me no much better. It look like I'm a fool, just like they a goddamn fool. Cause we arguing at a motherfucking phone.
yeah, right. And you can't argue with yourself. So as long as you over there giving somebody, the time of day to argue back with them and keep coming back at them, you make yourself just look just as dumb as they do if you argue with them back and forth. Because a person gonna get tired of arguing with themselves after a while. If a
Girl, I
person's
can't
sitting
argue
over
with
here
myself.
going at you, yeah, if they going at you, and you ain't saying nothing back, you really gonna be looking stupid for a minute because after a while, because you arguing with your damn self. It's like sitting there talking to a brick wall all day. You look crazy. So
I
that's I
know
get
but
what you're
the
saying.
live stream, they can jump on that live. Don't say shit about me, cause I jump on your live.
Yeah.
Lovely Love would jump on your motherfucking live, and it's up to that person to put me up there, and it is
Mhm.
what it is. And they was like, "Well, Lovely always on somebody's shit." Nah, you bitches thought I was dumb. No, I get up on here and defend myself.
Yeah.
You got me effed up. But
Exactly. If the person's trying to defame your character, you have no choice but to get over there and, salvage your name or whatever and say, hey, look, this is not what they're with the picture they're trying to paint of me. That's not what it is. So y'all gonna sit over here and find out who I am by listening to me, not what somebody else says about me. Listen to how
exactly,
I come, how I deal with situations and stuff.
yeah,
But that's what I had to learn that too, because sometimes I would find myself looking like, dang, if everybody's against that person, there's something wrong with that person. But sometimes it'd be a whole group of people just jealous of that person, you
and I'll
know?
fight them all. I'll fight
Yeah.
all them hoes.
Hey,
I
Miss
will.
Deborah. Hey, Finley.
I'll fight them all. Do you hear me? I'm finna call you lovely. You is my lovely.
Yeah,
Simply,
I hear you. Yeah,
I
I
will
hear
fight
you.
all them bitches. What? What they gonna say? What they gonna do? Only thing you do is cut me off. That's all you
Yeah,
can do. And I
that's
cut
right.
that bitch back on. Do y'all know when they block
I
you,
saw you do that.
cut your shit back on?
Yeah, when
But
you
you
get up on somebody's StreamYard, they want to hit that mute on you when you be saying something a little bit too much they can't handle. Then they hit that mute on you, and then you hit that unmute on yourself. Like, hold up. But what I was saying was,
but you got motherfucking Zara over there talking a motherfucking monkey and you raggedy bitches. How the fuck? It's just like teaching in kindergarten. I ain't gonna teach the kindergarten that oh, we're gonna get these blue pillows and then you can do what the fuck you want to do with these pillows, but I ain't taught you shit. And then every time you want to say, oh, blue pillows, I can come on. No, bitch. But that's how they do with Bizarro. That bitch come on here, act a motherfucking monkey, but they gonna tell a content creator that literally I do shit. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no, no, no. You're not supposed to jump on people live. What do Bizarro Joe? I mean, Bizarro Joe. That's her new name. Bizarro Joe Ho bitch. Is that her?
But because she know if she take it to her platform, she might have to show that face, or she might accidentally show her face.
No, she
When you get
don't
up there
show
and that's
shit. Cause she ain't gonna do shit with it. She's not
yeah,
gonna do shit with it because you got another. She jumps on everybody platform trying to be everybody. Um, a cuss out ringleader,
mhm.
bitch. You ain't trying to do nothing to help. You trying to help destroy their goddamn channel. I'm just saying. Cause
Yeah, and
bitch,
it seemed like if you come to the beef sector, then you should realize, like, I'm not a part. I always say this, and I say it all the time. I'm not part of that beef sector at all. Don't want nothing to do with them, because that's not how I want my content to go. I don't want to be on a negative tip all the time, just cussing people out, talking crazy,
right,
because that's just
right.
not what I do. But at the same time, if you bring it to me, I'm gonna handle it. Like if you come at me, like say, like I be sitting up in people's chat and I just watch because I like their content or what they're talking about. And then here comes somebody out the blue under a troll name talking about, oh, I saw her in another chat. You should block her because she was over here laughing in another chat. I had that happen to me before. And I'm
No,
like,
I have happened
seriously?
to me all the time. And guess what I say? Oh, I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Let me. What they was at? But
Yeah, but
they
that's
are
so petty. It's like I can go wherever I want to go and laugh at what I want to laugh at. At the end of the day, I'm paying my own phone bill. Like nobody controls where I can go on my, with my phone. If I want to go on somebody's platform and they just happen not to like you, I'm sorry, that's y'all business. They ain't got nothing to do with me, you
you know
know?
what it is with YouTube. You have to have a bond with people. You have to roll with them, and I don't have no problem with that. But I'm not gonna roll with no bullshit. I'm not. I'm like, fuck. No,
Yeah,
I
but
love
like I was saying earlier too, I feel you on that. But what I was saying earlier too is if I'm friends with that person, if I'm like Diamond, if I'm friends with a person, or you, or Marianne, or Carla, I'm not gonna sit over here and go on somebody else's platform and be talking crap about them with somebody else.
exactly,
Like that's
exactly.
fake. That's what you call fake. Like you can't sit over here and smile in somebody's face and then spit behind their back. Like
Exactly.
why even waste your time? Why waste your time?
But if I'm not that cool with you and I'm cool with you, if you understand, I will sit up there and laugh at that shit. And you know what? I'll be like, what the fuck? Or I would get off of there and laugh on the back screen. I'm like, damn, damn, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't lie, and I don't like a liar to come to me. I trust real hard, and it
Mm.
is what it is. And guess what? I fuck with people y'all don't fuck with, or vice versa. But at the
What's
same time,
What's
go ahead.
Juneteenth? Can you tell me that date? What's Juneteenth? What's that?
Martin Luther King March.
Juneteenth?
Yeah, they call it Juneteenth, but I think it's like June 15th. It depends on what state you in, I think.
Oh, because I was like, what is that? I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, y'all, for being slow and being ignorant. But I never
No,
knew what that
there's
was.
no problem because yeah, they do that because it's Juneteenth Day. I know we had it in Wisconsin and everybody march and you know they have a parade and all that. But then it's June 19th, but it's Juneteenth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, NQ says it's June 19th. Okay, so what do we do on that day? Like, what is it for? Like,
They don't know. They just go walk for no goddamn reason. That's what it
what?
is. But
Is it not? It's not like they had the Million Man March on that
no,
day or
no,
something.
yeah, it's like that, but it's like you protesting for black power, Wallace power they got going on. It's like that.
Oh, so I guess so. If we all, stand for, no justice, no
I don't
peace,
think
or
you know what I
the
think this year. I
uh,
think we should not march. I think we should take a week off. I think in my
you
heart.
you can't take off no time when they ain't taking off time by killing the black folks, and they ain't taking no time off from being corrupt
If
in
the
their
black
job.
folks stay their ass at home and
Mm,
don't do shit for a week, do you
mm.
understand what I'm saying?
No,
Ain't
not,
nobody
not yet.
spending
Hold
no
up.
money. And how many people gonna do that? Not a lot. Not a
Didn't they
lot.
have a day picked out though? It was like a blackout day where nobody was about to shop at
Seven,
different
yeah, seven,
places.
seven. I was like, bitch, you gonna do it for one day. And I was with it, but I'm like, I thought we should do it more than
Oh,
one.
the chat says that's the day that blacks were emancipated. The Emancipation of Proclamation was
I don't know. We died a whole bunch of days. And it take a whole bunch of days to get shut down for a month. See how many goddamn black people shut down for a month. If
we
you
shut down for
black
a month.
power, you know what? I'll shop tomorrow and I will shut down for a whole fucking month. Could everybody do that? Hell no. Because our
Well,
all
some people can't
finances
afford to
is
do
fucked
that.
up.
Some people can't afford to do that, especially people that
Exactly.
have a household full of children that eating them out of a house and a home. They have to go shopping like every
And the
maybe 2 weeks or
government
so.
know it. So you can't boycott because people need shit. And
Yeah.
they give you shit at different times. So I'm looking at this whole fucking fuck game and I'm like, oh, I'm living in a fuck game. But I do as much as I can out here when I can. And that's it. That's all I
So
do.
NQ
I don't
says it's the day that marks the end of slavery, but you should research it simply instead of being told anything. Yeah, I need to really do my research on things because I really don't
ask
know.
that person, did they do their research? Do they know they had black motherfucking slaves? That's why this world is fucked up. And y'all act like, oh, the white man just slaved the motherfucker. No, it was black motherfucking masters. Did y'all
I
know
heard
that?
that. I
No,
heard
they
that.
did.
I heard.
Yeah, they didn't know. They didn't want us to know that. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, see, I heard that. I heard a lot of stuff, but like I said, I need to research for myself to show myself, study to show myself approved. It even says that in the Bible, study to show yourself approved. But at the same time, like that was so embarrassing just now that I didn't know about June 19th because, especially if it has
It's
something
not
to do with our
embarrassing. Don't
African
call it
American
that.
history.
If you didn't know it, you found out today. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. And I don't even want them to have it. They can't
Yeah, the
have it.
person NQ, her name is NQ's World. She said, I did do my research, and yes, I know about that too.
Yeah. But you know what? Ain't gonna be no march, ain't gonna be nothing. You know what? The world that we used to know ain't gonna be the same world. This world
Oh,
is
every
changing.
day is changing. Every day is changing. And I feel
Exactly.
like in order for us to really make a change in the world, that we really need to step out and start doing our part, as far as, cleaning up the community and showing our children. Like I said, when I first started this, it starts with showing the younger generation of how to do things, not just fight, fight, fight all the time. You know, we need to show
So
them
you
that
know
they're
what?
just,
The whole time my grandbaby was here, they didn't even know he didn't even know they was protesting, fighting, or nothing.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? And it
yeah,
wasn't for him to know that at this point.
yeah.
Because he's going no damn where.
I mean, because if your children are old enough to realize what's going around their surroundings, we don't want to leave them in the dark of not knowing what's going on
No,
around them.
tell
So
them. what it is, but they don't see it.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
don't want them to see it because the way the protesters been tearing up stuff, and
mm,
I don't want my grandson to grow up to be a looter. My sons ain't no looter. You know, they handle family things.
yeah.
But, some kids out here younger than my kids, them the ones are lootering. And then the white people, I ain't gonna say it like that. Well, I'm gonna say it. All the other races coming out because they feel a certain kind of goddamn way. You know what I mean? You got
It's
some that you got some that really advocate for us, and you got some just lootering just like the niggas is. And
yeah.
that's
They're,
fuck talk.
they're some people are doing that because they want it to seem like we're doing so bad out. We're doing so much bad. Like I saw a woman, a black African American woman, walk up to a Caucasian woman that was writing on the side of a building BLM, Black Lives Matter, and the African American woman said, "Stop! Why are you doing that? They're going to think that we're doing that, and you're just causing
Oh, I seen that.
damage to
And then they
property."
was walking away, them white girls.
Yeah, because they were doing damage to property so that they would say on the news, "Oh, look, the black people are running around putting Black Lives Matter on everything."
They dumbass doing it.
Yeah, and right there, I can understand like why the African American lady would say, stop, quit doing this because it's making it look bad on us. Because that just gives the enemy more of a reason. I say enemy because I'm saying the devil, like the demons that's inside that possess these people to make them brutalize and oppress and beat and kill our people like this. It has to be something, a entity,
But you
an
know what?
evil entity.
And I hate to say it, but God taking his people home. And it's hell here on earth. He's taking them home. And I'm looking at it in front of my eyes, and I'm trying to pray like, no, 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 no. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? But we ain't got enough people praying. We ain't got enough people. They just out here.
You're right about
They
that.
just out
Like
here.
we need to pray for the world a lot more. And
I got people that went home. And
yeah,
you know what? Hell is here on earth. We have bills. We have to do this. We have to do that. When you go home, you resting. You watching everything that goes on. I think I don't know because I ain't died yet.
mhm.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
I heard on like it was a girl had a vision because a lot of people are having dreams these days of spiritual dreams, and
Mhm.
that she said that there was a holding place for the wicked and a holding place for the good until Judgment Day. Because we all don't go anywhere until after Judgment Day. We don't go to hell or heaven until judgment. Like we don't have our eternal life yet. But that's for people who believe in the Lord. Some people don't even know, they don't even believe, they don't have any belief. So it's for us to tell them about it. And if they don't want to listen, they don't want to listen. But it's funny how a lot of people get irritated by the light, like the truth. It irritates them. They don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's a good thing for people who have a backbone, people who have a platform, people who have a stance to get up and talk and say what they need to say. Because even if it irritates some people, they'll listen because they want to know what's going on around them. They want to know before it happens. Like a lot of people would like to know stuff before it happens. Like say
Well,
that
you know
you
what? This
huh,
life ain't gonna show you what happened. This is what's happening. And he's showing you. He eliminated a lot of people, loved ones that you can't even see go. Can't even see whatever. You know what I mean? You can't just go to the front of home and be like, oh, we going it take 10 at a time. It take or what? What the fuck's distancing?
uh,
No, we didn't see people and your loved ones been put in a goddamn back of a goddamn trailer truck. I don't want to hear that shit. A freezer truck. Are you
are you
freaking
talking about when they had passed away from the virus and there wasn't no room like for
they
them to
still
be?
dying? And you
Yeah.
got one goddamn city. I don't know which one it is. I can't remember. But guess what?
But
Rapid now.
look what people are doing. You can't sit over here and blame the government for something that people are doing to themselves when they're gathering in these large crowds to
Yes, I
protest
can.
when this
Simply.
virus.
Yes, I can because the
You
state
can't.
do it. The state, yes, I can. The state opened up the goddamn state, and they shouldn't have not opened up the fucking state.
Yeah, they
United
did open
United
up, but
States is fucking they self, dude.
They
United
did
States
open up
is
things, but they also say to take your own precautions too. Make sure that you're
take your
still taking.
precautions. Simply,
Mm,
how you gonna take precautions and you don't even know what the fuck we got? First they said, oh, 6 distance. Now they saying what? Longer than that. And now I already told y'all when it first started off, it was airborne. I don't give a fuck what we do.
yeah, but it
Your
was up when they opened up the states. Nobody put a gun to people's head and tell them go outside now, go into big crowds of people. They said it'll be best for you to stay home and not go into large crowds. And if you have to, you have no choice but to go out. Make sure that you wear your mask. Make sure that you're washing your hands. Make sure that you're staying 6 feet apart. You know what I'm saying? If you feel sick, stay your ass
but
at
if
home and
you
quarantine
understand this
yourself.
part, if you understand this part, why would the fuck you take your ass out there? Why would
True,
you?
true. And I
And you
felt
know what?
stupid the other day when I went to the flea market and there was a lot of people in there. I was like, why am I out here? And I didn't even
I
I
went,
had my mask right there in my purse and I didn't even put it on.
I went to the casino, and I was like, why am I out here? Like real talk. And I'm
It's like
like,
if you're used to being out and about, it's kind of hard, when you have to be an introvert, when you used to be out and about and you're used to being around people, you're a people person and you like being around people and talking. But at the same time, you want to think about your rest of your family members that you might come in contact with. Or, you can't be selfish and say, oh, I'm going out because I need to. I have to. I'm going crazy in here. That's not fair for the people that you might come in contact with if contacting the virus in any shape or form, by just going to the store,
I
going
think
shopping,
we
doing
all
your
gonna
daily
have
thing.
it in a minute. We all gonna have it. It depends on if you can fight it or not.
I rebuke that. I ain't having. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus.
Yeah,
I
you
ain't
can,
claiming.
but I think we all gonna have it eventually. It depends on your immune system and if you can fight it off.
Mm,
Because it's still a virus.
yeah,
And we can fight it off if we eat healthy and all that crap. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Vitamins, take the zinc or whatever they were saying about, you know. But it's like, yeah, you right, Diamond. It's like they want people to keep infecting while it's depopulating, and it seems like that to me. Like at first, I was like, nah, that's crazy. But at the same time, look at all these people that have died, and it's like we're still overpopulated. That it's not. It wasn't even enough to like
But you
make
know
it
what? I
to
got people in my
control.
family that died. I got people in my family that's been sick. And I didn't put this shit on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I'm trying to be strong as ever. I am, but at the same time, it hurt real bad. And you know what? I mean, I'm not saying you people, not you simply or anybody else. I can't. I can't. I don't need no sympathy. Sympathy ain't gonna help the goddamn problem. They want sympathy. What? Cash out. This. No, bitch. I don't give a fuck about no cash out. Cause I done lost a loved one. I done lost a loved one. Not one, not two, three. And the shit ain't stopping. And I get on here and try to be fucking happy. The fuck? And it could be me one day.
Yeah, I
Motherfuckers
understand.
is dying. I don't know if anybody on your crew, my crew, is happening.
Yeah, I know of some people that it has hit close to home. Maybe for a lot of people because even if your family member did survive it, it does hit close to home. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I'm just saying that just because the government opened back up the businesses, it don't necessarily mean that you need to go out there and be in the crowd.
But
You
these
could stay
dumb
your ass
motherfuckers
at
do it.
home, huh?
These dumb motherfuckers do it. That's why they fucked up. That's
Yeah.
why one of them have died on us. And I'm looking at it like, should I be hurt? Yeah, I was hurt. I was hurt real bad. But at the same time, you had a choice. Just like I went to when I just told you I went to casino. I seen people in the casino ain't shit hands, ain't no mask on. They give you mask on.
You know why they reopened stuff when the numbers were dropping though? Diamond was saying, you know why they did that? Because it's election month, it's election time.
No, but
And
they
this
they numbers going up rapidly now.
yeah. But that's the reason why they opened it back up, though. The government did that for a reason, okay? Because the voting time is now, it's re-election time. You know, the president, he was saying that I hope that we could be open by Easter and all this kind of stuff because re-election was coming and he wanted to feel like he was a savior of people. And oh, he made changes and the virus numbers went down and
Nah,
all
them
this
numbers ain't looking
crap.
right. Them
Huh?
numbers ain't looking right because we have already voted a little bit. I mean, when I say a little bit, we had did the pre-vote. No, he know them numbers ain't looking right. Is they telling y'all that the fucking numbers? I ain't seen no numbers out yet.
Yeah, yeah, they was messing with the numbers in the beginning, anyways, because the Chinese numbers wasn't adding up of how many survivors they had and recovered and how many deaths they had wasn't adding up with the number of cases they said that was all together. If people do their math, they could understand what's really happening. But people don't. They don't. They just look
Exactly.
at it and they just go with the flow. It's like, okay, it's the government saying, and we're gonna go with this because the government says this. We got to learn how to walk in our own footprints, not walk in the footprints of others, especially when you're not knowledgeable enough to know, on your own what's really happening around you. You need to like they just told me, I need to research because if you don't do your own research, you'll just fall into anybody's trap, anybody's beliefs but your own.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
that's not knowledge is power, like they said earlier too. Knowledge is power.
And
And
that's why I'm teary eyed right now. And I don't
the
want to come here crying, but I done
oh,
lost too many people. And I've been strong at this point. I've been strong. And I'm just tired of it. I'm like, these motherfuckers don't understand. This shit is fucking for real. And they just sitting up here like, oh, we can do that. And then my dumb ass did it. But, but, I kept it like, but we don't know what the fuck this shit is. We going on what the government say. Oh, keep the distance. Put your mask on. But we do all that shit at the same time before all this shit happened. Bitch, I hope y'all kept your hands clean because I did it. So I'm doing this anyway with my hand sanitizer. I did that anyway. So now I got to put a mask on. I said it was airborne. We all gonna be sick some way. If our health ain't right, guess what? You're gonna die. Eventually, you're gonna fucking die.
yeah, you gotta take care of yourself at the end of the day. We need to do that daily, even if this virus wasn't around. We should have been living healthy lives, drinking plenty of
So we
water.
don't. We Americans, we spoil.
Yeah.
Shit.
Some of us was raised in that household
I
where,
just see
like I
people
said,
healthy as fuck die. Healthy
yeah,
as fuck. They
yeah,
just die. I'm like, well, why is it? I said, God, take me because I don't want to be down here. It's here, hell on earth. Take me with you. I don't want to see this shit. I don't because it's gonna be fucked up, and I can't handle that.
there's people that's praying for the Lord to come back right now. Please hurry, come back, Lord. And there's some people that's praying, Lord, give me a little bit more time. I know I can get right. I know I can do it. You know.
Yeah,
So at the end of the day, that's why God makes his decision when he feels like he's going to send his son back. Even the son doesn't know the hour or time that he'll be coming back to get his people. Only God, the Father in heaven knows. So I just thank God for his mercy and his grace because without that, we wouldn't even be able to feel the little comfort that we feel right now on earth, the little
exactly.
comforts that we
Come on,
feel.
love.
There would be
Exactly.
no rest, no nothing. So I
And
just,
when
I,
I
I
go
just
out here
think,
and help my people, oh, they still human beings. Y'all
yeah,
forgot
that's right.
about him. They forgot about them, but they always have did. So I still do the same thing, but at the same time, I get tired. I get
Yeah,
fucking tired. And then my husband like, look, our bank account. You know what I mean? I don't get
yeah,
on here and just beg for money and be like, cash out me this. And it's been a few people cash out me undercover. And that's what I do. That don't mean that I have to get on here and say, this is what I'm doing for these people. Cause I don't know who gonna be here today or tomorrow.
that's
You know
right.
what I mean?
Right.
But you know what fills me up? I'm able to do it. And
Yeah.
I got like two slices left for the shrimp. Oh
Uh,
my god! One of them, I'm gonna pick two of them out of. I don't know what kind of game I'm gonna play, I play games with my people. They gonna be like, what the fuck? Uh-huh. You gonna feel like you a giant, and you never know when to trigger them off. Like, damn, I miss this food. I miss that, and they get their shit right. God ain't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Jesus, I'm just saying. But I'm good.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from, and
No,
I
no, no.
truly
I
do.
want to get off here because I'm feeling a certain kind of way right now.
Oh,
So,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
I'm in my feelings, and I love you, girl.
okay. I'll see you later. Don't worry.
All right, love.
It's all good. Okay. So yeah, y'all, I'm just saying, like, as far as the government goes, and as far as like believing everything you hear, we can't do that. We can't believe. Hey, ghetto preacher, thank you for coming. Um, we can't sit over here and believe everything that the government says to us, because we have a mind of our own, and the government, like Marianne said, is not going to tell us everything that's going on. Like, the media is already, they already have what they're going to show, what they're going to reveal to us when they get ready to put it on the air. They don't want the whole world to go into a panic, so of course they're not going to tell us the ins and outs of what's really going on. So that's why we need to go and look for ourselves, to research and to get a kind of an idea for ourselves, because everybody, like I said, everybody wants to know what's going to happen before it happens. Like, if a doctor tells you that, oh, you have cancer, so you're going to automatically ask your next question after you soak it all in, and you get angry, then you end up accepting it. You get sad, you get angry, then you end up accepting it. Then the first question that usually comes out of people's mouth is, so how long do I have? How long do you think I have? you know they want to know before their demise comes. They want to know about it. They want to know. So maybe if they could do anything to try to stop it, they're going to do that. They're going to do all they can in their power to try to change the situation before it gets to where it's going. And even the little smallest steps, just like by them. I don't know if I'm making a good metaphor here, but just by them, I'm not, yeah, I better not do that, because it's really a sensitive topic for people that have cancer too. So I'm sorry for anybody who I might have made feel some type of way about that. But I was just trying to make a metaphor. But like, I maybe I could come up with a better one. But like, it's like I said, I grew up with my grandparents, so I'm not really hip with the new street kind of things they do in the streets or whatever. But I am hip to being wise about things, to learn how to decipher what is right and what's wrong. And a lot of people, even at their grown age, they still don't know how to decipher what's right and what's wrong. It still doesn't ring any bells in their head, like, oh, what I'm doing right now is wrong. I shouldn't be doing this. Some people don't even have that. They don't have a conscience. They don't have a guide. They don't have anything that's telling them what they're doing is not right. It's like the voice, the little angel inside them has died, or they're not even, it's just not present. So I guess that, I don't know if that's a good metaphor either. But yeah, like, okay, but y'all, I was telling y'all earlier, off topic, I was telling y'all earlier, if anybody knows about the Nap Queen, she's a popular YouTuber on YouTube or whatever, and her boyfriend murdered her a couple days ago. And I'm just letting every female out here know, be careful what kind of people that you entertain, especially men that you don't know. And I'm not saying all men are bad. I'm not man bashing in here, because there's some good guys out there too. But just be careful about who you bring into your company, because everybody doesn't have good intentions for you. These two people were high school sweethearts, and knew each other for years. But she ended up breaking up with him, and they were separated for some years. And he came back into her life. And when he came back into her life, he was already planning on her demise. How I read it. And if you need more information about it, look up the Nap Queen, the YouTuber. It's the NAPP Queen, and it's separated. It's all separated. But this beautiful woman had her life taken, and taken too soon. And I just want to put her name out there in the air, because she was a lovely person with a good heart and a good soul. I'm cool. I'm in remission from lymphoma cancer. Oh, okay. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. And I'm glad that you are not going through that anymore. I'm glad that God brought you up out of that. I'm so glad about that. I thank the Lord for that. You know, and I feel like everybody that we run into, is meant for a reason to run into that person. Whether it be to give them some comfort, to give them some guidance, to give them some good advice, even if it's just a little bit of advice, a little bit of advice. Okay, lovely love. She said, be right back. Okay. It's a good thing to, always, maybe put your 2 cents in, even if you think that it's not going to help. Maybe that's just what somebody needed to hear. And even if you feel like if you feel a situation is not cool for a person to be in and you feel like your friend might be in danger, you need to speak up. you know you need to speak up for that friend, and tell them that, hey, I don't feel like it's cool, that you need to take these kind of precautions. I feel like this and that. Sometimes your friends don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear it, but at least you did your part. You told them. Just like if somebody doesn't want to forgive you and you ask for the forgiveness, at least you did your part and you asked them for forgiveness. Whatever happens then on out, it's on them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't understand. Like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything bad about people who keep boyfriends for years that know that they're no good for them. But if you are in an abusive relationship, if you are in a men are female, because men can be abused too, verbally and physically. Either way, if you're in that kind of relationship, get out now. You don't deserve that. You're much better than that. I know people say, "Oh, that's fairy tale." Everybody says that to everybody. No, but it's true though. We are all on the same boat here. We are no better than each other. Like, but you don't deserve to be put down like you are less than anyone else, because we are all on the equal scale here, men and women. So if anybody's treating you like less than, go get away from them. You don't have to deal with that. Let me tell you, if anybody hasn't told you, you don't have to deal with that. You don't. You can be free. You can do whatever you want to do. God has given us free will. So we don't have to be controlled by others. If God isn't controlling us, putting his control, which he can control every single one of us if he wanted to. But if he's not being forceful and aggressive to us to, say you have to do this or else, like as far as, oh, I'm gonna take the breath out of you right now if you don't do this. No, God has given us a choice on which way we want to live our life. And if you live a hard life and you live a rough life, don't be surprised when it catches up to you, because everybody's past, everybody's transgressions, everybody's things that they do that they think is so comfortable right now, it makes them feel so good right now, could be the reason for their downfall. It could be the thing, that just that very thing that catches up to you when you least expect it, and it causes your demise. So, the wages of sin is death. So I just want to put it in everybody's ear, it's time for us to really look at our life and say, hey, what am I doing with my life? Every day that I wake up, am I making a difference in some impact in some kind of way, some sort of way today? Like, I got off topic again, y'all, but it's like, I feel like, we need to encourage one another, and we need to really, be fruitful in each other's lives, produce good fruit, bear good seeds, because you can tell a tree by the fruit that it bears. If you're bearing good fruit, you will reap a good harvest. You know what I'm saying? Like, and thank God, like I said before, that this woman didn't have children by this man that did this, because then you would have two lost children, two hurt children, two, children that were caught in the middle of this crazy, crazy thing that happened. And that's what I always feel bad at, is when the children get caught in the middle of this horrible things that's happening in the world today. And when I was talking about maybe having kids soon, I see what points that some people are saying, like, you don't want to have kids right now in this kind of environment, in this world. But if you think about it, evil it was always here. It was always here. It might be here just a little bit stronger and a little bit bolder and a little bit louder. People recognize a little bit more, but it's always been around. And it's up to you to be the light to shine the pathway through all this evil. Like, I heard a lady say earlier, like she was prophesizing because she had a dream. They've been having dreams. A lot of people, spiritual people, are having dreams lately, like I said. And the last dream I had that I can remember that was spiritual is I was walking. It was really like it was dawn maybe outside. It was just the sun was rising just enough so that you could see, in front of you. Not like bright, bright, but it was just rising, like you can see, instead of it being total darkness. And I'm walking, And all of a sudden I see this light in the clouds, and I see this bright, bright light. You can't even hardly see it. You have to shield your eyes from seeing it because it was so bright. Read Psalms 3 right along with she's talking about. Oh, no, you're good. Simply, you're just saying what I talked about earlier. Oh, okay, ghetto. We're generally in people's lives for a specific reason and for a appointed season. That's right, Chris. That is right. And what I'm saying is that the dream, I had looked up in the sky and I saw this bright light. It was so bright I had to shield my eyes from it. And when I saw the light, it all of a sudden got bigger. It got bigger and it got bigger. And all of a sudden, people around me started raising up off the ground, and they started going up, but I was still standing there. And I'm thinking, okay, any minute I'm gonna start raising up with these people, And I wasn't raising up anywhere. I didn't feel light on my feet or anything. I was still standing on the ground. And then I saw, I don't know, a figure in like white and like these robes, these a nice robe, and they were going up with all the people, like in the middle, and all the people were following it up. And I was thinking, oh my God, this is the rapture. Jesus, please don't leave me down here. Don't leave. This is the worst thing that could ever happen to me, please. And I was begging, and I was crying, and I was screaming. And it's like they didn't even hear me. Like they just kept going, just kept going. And I couldn't move anywhere. I'm just standing there. And I was thinking in my dream, this is so horrible. I was feeling so bad, like so bad. And when I woke up, I was literally crying when I woke up because I feel so bad. And I feel like every day when I wake up, I think about like throughout the day, I think about, oh my God, what if I was left behind. That would be the worst thing that ever happened to me because I grew up in a religious background. We went to church every Sunday, went to Bible study every Wednesday. My grandfather was a preacher and my grandmother was an evangelist. So I know about the church. I know about all that. And I feel like when I was younger, me and my best friend, we used to say, even if we didn't make it on a rapture, we would want to help other people so that they can make it. And I still have that heart inside of me for people. Like if I could have helped that lady in any kind of way, I would have done it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel so guilty when I hear about young black women, young white women, young any Hispanic, any woman or man that has been in an abusive relationship that took their life. The person taking their own life or someone else taking their life. I feel so bad about that because even if you are the worst person in the world, even if people think that you're just the worst, you don't deserve to have your life taken. We're not the ones to make that call. We're not. I just don't feel like we are the one to make that call. We didn't create each other. So what businesses of ours to take back something that we didn't, to take away something that we didn't give life. We didn't give life to anybody, so we can't take it away. And when you do, like I said, we all have to be accountable in the end for our actions. We're all going to be held accountable for what we done down here. So as I wrap this up, because I think we're going on an hour, I'm going to say this to everybody. Whatever you do, make it prosperous, make it count, make it worth something. Make your life worth living. That you, when you lived, make like live a don't live a infamous life to where everybody just knows about you. They just know you for a certain thing, even if it's negative or positive. They just know about you. Make it make it legendary, like Martin Luther King, like Malcolm X. Make it legendary to where people, when they hear your name, it rings bells inside their head. It rings bells throughout the world. Like they remember you for something that you done that made a change in somebody's life. And this, what I could say that Martin Luther King, he made a change in millions and thousands of people's lives. And June 19th, like what I just learned today, that is the signing of the emancipation of the proclamation, which is so good. The best thing that happened, to Black people back then when we were fighting for our equality. Y'all can't even talk. I've been talking for so long. I've been talking 5 hours before I got on this live. But I was on a live 5 hours before I got on this live. But yeah, I'm just saying like that is so wonderful. If we could leave marks like that all around, the globe or whatever throughout our life, that would be so amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do see in everybody. the good. I do. I try to. And if you're just plain old evil and don't have an ounce of good in you, I'm gonna pray for you because there's still hope. As long as we're breathing air and each day is still hope for each and every one of us. So never give up on somebody. Never give up just because the outlook looks bad because you never know. We're just on the outside looking in. You never know what's really on the inside. We're not ever gonna know what's on the inside of another person. Only God's gonna know that. Because like I said, He gave them life. He knows all about people. We don't. We just looking on the outside in. And when you do look on the outside into someone, try to look past their features, physical features, look into their soul, into the way that they carry themselves, the way they talk, the way that they act, because that's the true them. That's when you're really going to have your eyes open to what you're dealing with. Be careful what kind of people you entertain. Don't just entertain them because the outside looks good, because it looks good, because maybe y'all will look cute in pictures together. You know what they say, how, some people date people because they want to be a trophy on that person's arm or they want that person to be a trophy for them. No, don't do it for the wrong reasons. Do it for the right reasons. Do it because of the love you feel for that person. Do it because you feel like that person is going to be a positive impact in your life, you know. So I'm just gonna wrap it up with that, y'all. And I thank y'all for joining me tonight. Thank y'all for being a part of my stream. Let me read some of these comments real quick. Marianne says it was the Holy Spirit. My husband had a similar dream. And I felt it was the Holy Spirit. Yeah, I do. I feel like God's trying to give us a sign. He's trying to give us a message, and we need to pay attention to it. My grandma, before God came for her, saw a light, bright light, and asked my mom, "Look, do you see that light?" Oh, well, leave a footprint, y'all. That's right. Hey, sexy too much. Hi, hope you are great. Oh yeah, I'm doing good. Just getting ready to wrap this up. I've been on here for an hour, and we just had left Diamond Girl Tea Times for 5 hours being on there. And just wanted to come and, talk to y'all about some things and stuff like that. But I thank y'all so much for coming and joining me today. I thank y'all. If y'all haven't hit the likes, please hit the like on the way in or the way out for your girl. And y'all have a great, blessed night. And I'll probably see y'all around these YouTube streets. If not, I'll be back on tomorrow. I really will. Because I'm not done talking to y'all. You see my voice is going kind of hoarse. I need to relax my vocals and drink a little bit of water or something. Mouth getting dry. Thank you so much for coming though, y'all. And oh yeah, if y'all don't have Miss Sexy Too Much Coleman, please grab her up. And Miss Deborah Glad Tidings, oh my goodness, she has some of the best stories. And if you're lucky, you will hear your name inside of those stories too. Like she uses everybody who comes into her chat, she uses your name in her story. So I think y'all would like to enjoy that. And Carla, hello. Thank you. I almost forgot about you, girl. Thank you so much for being here and sticking in there with me. And I'm gonna see y'all later. And I thank y'all for coming, like I said, and y'all have a blessed night. Yes, and good night, Miss Gigi. Thank y'all for staying in here with me. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night. Bye.